Yo, is that a mega head? Oh no, my bad. Oh, check out that brother's talking shit.
What?
The first one with it. The first one with it. Yo, who the fuck? Hold on, dog. Who is the plug for that?
No, see, I've been telling you. Like, so I went to my partner today, and he does the shits, and I was like, "Yo, put my logo on the hat, and I'll give you $5." He was like, "All right, cool."
$5.
You're supposed to get 6 of them.
He owed me. All right, well, say less.
color.
I mean,
I may got some 5950 snapbacks coming, you know what I'm saying, with something embroidered on there. I may have something in the works.
See, I figured. I
sent the little package to Detroit, you know what I mean? You know
yeah.
I think Iceberg will have something going already, but I got to do something because I ain't found a shirt that can fit me yet because Neef ain't sent it. So,
bro, you keep it. Bro, told you what to do. Why you saying my name? Why not Destiny Child?
No. Huh?
Why you saying my name? I ain't Destiny's Child.
Y'all just gotta tell me what y'all want, so I can get.
He say that right? Now. First of all, I don't appreciate the fact that you wait till we get on here to be talking about what Neef didn't hook up. Okay, brother, I was just showing you some love because you had your head.
I forgot we live.
Yeah, we live.
You tried to tell me it was a mega hat.
Yo, it did look a little mega-ish.
No,
I ain't saying it's mega, but it's mega-ish.
No, with a Black Lives Matter shirt on. Go.
Let's start with. Oh, damn, my bad. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 115. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 115. I am the Flesh Man. I am also the Fat Boy. I am also calling you Broadish, and I am also your Huckleberry. Holla at me.
And I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shouted, aka the King of Controversial Comments. I said what I said. I'm at where I'm at, and I fucking hate Mondays right now. I literally just stopped working. Literally. I wish I could make that up.
Yikesters. Hey man, it's your homie boy Jude, aka the Charm Guy, aka Juice. I'm really excited and I'm ready to pod tonight. Yes.
What's good? It's your boy Jay, Big Belly Rude Boy, and I've been looking for you in the daylight and the flashlight. So come on and tune into Brothers Talking Shit podcast. Let's get it.
What the fuck does that even
For
mean?
9, I'm gonna pass it to the one and only, the legend, speaking for us all. You know who it is.
You got Cool Mike, aka Dr. Mike, also known as the People's Podiatrist, better known as your favorite foot doctor, coming to you live tonight because we some earth shakers. We some 40-acre takers.
Yeah, we that too.
And we some generational curse breakers.
We definitely that.
We are the prophetic podcast because we be knowing. And we just some brothers talking
with your cool ass.
Here. Let's go.
All right, yo. Let's start with this. Let's start with this Jeffrey. I need somebody. Go ahead, Juice. Give us his name, Jeffrey Toobin.
Jeffrey Toobin.
He been tubing.
Jeffrey Toobin, man. I know him more, as a political analyst on CNN, and I'm sure he has other great credentials. Very intelligent guy, first and foremost. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that. But just across the line, out of nowhere, just real seeing it and then mentioning this, I went to research that Jeffrey Toobin got caught masturbating on a Zoom call. He got caught masturbating on a Zoom call. He was in a meeting. I think it was a strategy meeting. 10 minutes it was supposed to be, they said, on Fox News. They was in this meeting and then they went on break. And I guess during the break, Jeffrey Toobin lowered his camera. And as they came in from break, the group could see him rubbing his penis. What they said they thought he was on another video call. That nigga probably was on Pornhub.
But Jeffrey Toobin.
Jeffrey Toobin, man. I don't know what to say, y'all. I mean, honestly, I wish I could just make fun of the situation, but I like Jeffrey Toobin. Like, Jeffrey Toobin's a smart guy. He seems to be a decent guy. I don't know what to say.
Smart when you hot camera. You can't even call it hot mic.
Not hot mic.
You hot filming, you know what I'm saying? Your damn Pornhub session. You know what I'm saying? In between a 10-minute break in the meeting. Like,
so I believe I said it last week. Jeffrey, this green dot at the top of your phone means you are recording, brother. You cannot do that. Orange means you're on audio. If you see any of those two, don't put your camera up.
My man, double check. Even if you think it's off, bro, just make sure it's off, man. Like, ain't nothing worse than, I don't have the personal experience of doing this, but having to face your your coworkers after they've seen your dick out.
Yeah, that's rough.
It works. You gotta switch his political views and go over the facts.
How about that? Now everybody knows, my nigga. The entire nation. That's
Hey, listen though. He might have got a couple. He might got a
what
couple
was
days in the office popping down though. You don't know.
What was the urge though?
You said
work
what was the
against
urge?
you?
Yeah, like what? My man had the urge right in the middle of the Zoom joint. Like that was
Man,
it.
the urge is a good
He had
question.
a trigger word. He had a trigger word that was
Yeah,
said.
somebody said something. Somebody said something.
That sparked something in his ass.
It was one of them young interns in there. Like, oh my god.
Right.
I believed I was not visible on Zoom. I thought no one on the Zoom call could see me. I thought I muted the Zoom video. That's what you fucked up right there, Jeffrey Toobin. You can't mute video, right? That's what you just can't get your lie together now.
Right.
I thought I muted it. They saw it, bro. You thought you stopped the video?
Really think
He used the words muted video. This is a real quote from Jeffrey Toobin.
When your dick in your hand, you might feel like you muted something when you need to stop the actual video.
I want to know the real story, right? Like, so say that was like Jeffrey Toobin was like neat to me, and like this happened. I'm calling him up like, yo, what was you watching, yo? Big booty Brazilian,
right?
Booty talk 96,
bro. I'm telling you,
Pog videos. What was you like?
Black girls get nasty too. I told y'all, yo. Black girls get nasty too. That's what he's watching.
You're never gonna live that down, bro. We talking about that at all holidays.
girls get nasty.
Don't nobody want to shake your hand no more. Hey, what's going on, brother? All right. Air high five. All right. Okay. God bless.
Elbow.
Yeah.
Jeffrey too.
Air high five, baby. Come on now, bring it in.
Hey, dude, he got kids. He got a son.
I don't know, but Saturday Night Live and all of the late night shit.
Bro, that's like 6 months worth.
Yo, speaking of Saturday Night Live, right? I was watching the Saturday Night Live, the beginning joint with Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah.
When I tell you they ran down that they was on point with that townhouse, the Trump joint.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the black chick in the back hype as hell?
That was Kim Classic, called Classic, whatever her name is. That was the fake Kim Classic.
Yo, she was hype as everything he said. She was nodding her head hard as shit to that shit, dog.
They did the girl is running for city council here. They did her. That was her. That was supposed to be her.
Are you talking about old girl who swears she's more but she really not?
Yeah, that's. If you seen this skit, bro, it's hilarious.
Hilarious. That Saturday Night, that joint was hilarious. Jim Carrey.
She's just in the back, just doing nothing, just twerking.
Jim Carrey
agreeing with everything Trump was saying.
Jim Carrey money so long. Jim Carrey is that rapper who if he was a rapper, he'd a rapper who dropped every 5 years. He like D'Angelo with a acting game. Like Jim Carrey take all these years off, come drop. You get his bread and go back in the hot and for like another 6-7 years.
So you said Jim Carrey is Mace?
Right, but he actually finishes some shit though. Mace don't finish nothing.
Hey, so I have a question. You know, I know we'll be wrapping up the Toobin thing, but is sexual addiction real? I think that's a question. Like, or is that a real thing?
The question I would ask: what is sexual addiction?
Right.
No, I think it's like uncontrollable. Like if you just have to, like if you're in the middle of a meeting and you got to leave the meeting, or actually in the middle of a Zoom meeting, bust that thing out.
So there is like a medical term for like that's a coping mechanism for people who have like some like attentive disabilities or whatever.
Yeah, but I want to dig into philosophy more. So, what is an addiction without
somebody
just saying it? Without somebody saying it, right?
I think it's something you can't control.
Right,
like control.
If you like, well, I gotta have sex every time my shit get hard. Like, isn't that the purpose of your shit getting hard? Like,
I mean, if we did that,
what?
we probably wouldn't get anything done. I mean, there's a lot of things that probably.
Hey, that's hilarious.
I'm just saying, a lot of things probably.
But I
get
think
done.
when it's taking control of you, like in this situation, like, dude, your job is essentially on the line at this point, like in a major way. So, like, the fact, I don't know what the situation really was, but it was obviously intense enough for him to do this, which is everywhere. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it, is it something that, could he possibly control that? Is he just really? Did he really just need to get it off that bad that he did that?
So here's the fatal flaw for Jeffrey Toobin. He didn't cut his camera off. That is it.
Right.
He didn't do it in the middle of the meeting. You know what I'm saying? That didn't happen.
Right. But I think that's the addiction. If you like, that's like being at your kid's 6th birthday party, and in the middle of the birthday party, you just got to go.
That's not fair to call it an addiction.
It's not.
I don't think that's fair to call that an addiction.
So go ahead.
I don't believe that I don't believe that that's an addiction. Is what I'm saying.
So how's he going to recover from this? Like, are they going to put him in like a section? Is he going to say like, "Oh, I'm just addicted now," and sexual?
Some waste of money,
right?
Some waste of money and time.
Some waste of statement.
He going to the Andrew Gilliam joint.
Take him off the TV for a couple weeks and then bring him back like nothing happened.
Wherever gay meth sex went to rehab, he going there.
But let's get back on this addiction thing. So if that's not addiction, bro, what is addiction then?
Oh gosh.
You just got no addiction is it gotta happen right then, right? It don't matter who's around.
So what are we addicted to, right? What are you addicted to? I'm addicted to sugar. And like it's 10,000 times more addictive than cocaine. Literally. Right? It's not even on the same fucking chart.
Yeah.
But am I addicted to it at the detriment of my own health?
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I would probably not do it if somebody's like, "Hey man, you got diabetes." Right? Or, "Hey man, you about 2 Snickers away from dying." Right? Mm-hmm. I would call that an addiction to the point where you're willing to end it all.
If you keep going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you keep going past something. But then again, for you to say somebody's addicted to something, that is your view of their life choices. Right? So that's why I say I don't know what sex addiction is. Right? Like somebody said you wanted too much, so now they labeled you addicted.
An addict, right?
Sometimes, right. Yeah, exactly. Cool. So now at this point, you got to go and sit in a class and say, "Hey, this is what's going on with me. This is what's going on with that. Yada yada yada." Right?
Yeah, some of, and you're right. That's layered. That's deep too. Because if we was being honest, Tiger Woods would have just not been married. It had like a porn girlfriend, a black girlfriend, a straight girlfriend, like all them 13 women he was, screwing was good for whatever he was doing. You know what I mean? It's just, it had to seem like, I guess he had to button up for whatever he was faking, he was putting on. You know what I mean? So,
but if
it's a lot to that.
Is it addiction if you were faithful at one point? I think addiction is even married the same day you might be still on go. You get what I'm saying? Like there is no stoppage of his addiction, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if he were being honest, it wouldn't be called an addiction.
Right.
To Terrell's point, if he just was like, "Look,
I see what you're saying.
Wife, I'm about to have all 13 of these women lined up because I got to win these Masters," nobody would call that an addiction necessarily. It only seemed like it was something wrong with it because the wife found out and bust his window out, and then he had to go to rehab or something.
Yeah, true.
Right. So it wouldn't have been a problem except for he was married to whatever her name was.
Yeah, she was snapping.
Hugh Hefner got never called an addiction.
Right.
Right, but was Hugh Hefner knocking him down like that?
What?
He just had him around. No, I'm saying everything that. How often was he?
He was a
just because they around them. Just because they around don't mean. Just because they around don't mean you 24/7.
You say Hugh Hefner, the Playboy guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was fucking a lot of them.
Right, but would we say he was addicted or? I don't know.
I see. Okay,
he got too much money. That's what I'm saying. Like he got too much money to have been addicted. I don't think you could get that success with that addiction.
I think we might be. It's just a thin line because I mean,
when all you sell is sex, what else would you mean he couldn't get that much money? That was literally his job.
True. Right. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't have to go to work. He wasn't punching the clock. You know what I'm saying? He was selling sex.
Fantasy.
I don't know. That's something we might have to come back to. We might have to definitely address that.
Damn. Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Put that in deep, bro.
We need to. Are we having company next week?
Yeah, we are.
Let's bring that shit back to the table next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we'll be letting y'all know about that real soon. Stand by on that one. Let's get into this Ice Cube Platinum Plan situation. Go ahead, Juice. I see
you write the rhymes that I say.
Is y'all looking at Cube crazy?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I've asked the question out on social media, so today I might be that guy again. But I didn't put the answer out, but I'm putting the answer out here. I'm not canceling Cube at all. I'm not anti-Cube because I think he's always had that stance. I think he's had that stance like many of us have had that stance that have been more radical and would be considered more revolutionary in terms of nobody really fucks with us, but here's the plan. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna take on it depending on whoever wins. I don't see a problem in that at all. I think that's something we should be asking of our politicians from the beginning. I think because it's so late in the game, it probably looks a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? And I think the media had a way of presenting it as though he was actually, picking the candidate, but he wasn't. So I have no problems or quarrels with what Ice Cube did. And I think if you're a normal thinking individual, you should most certainly approach things from what's going to work best for a group or myself or whatever it may be. I don't think in this condition, he wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the entire group of black people.
So do y'all think that Trump administration listening or sitting down with Ice Cube was more of how it would look for them or how it would look? Oh, look, we sat down with Ice Cube and we trying to build. So was it more of a thing where as though they used him as something to say like, oh, well, listen, we're about black people and what black people want. We sat down with Ice Cube and we talked to him. Do you think that's the angle that comes out of it?
They ain't use Cube for nothing, man. I didn't know canceling Cube was on the board. Canceling Cube was on the board?
No, I ain't canceling Cube.
Oh, hey, yeah, man. Anybody say that?
Why are we listening to? Why are entertainers?
Oh, some people have said it though. I mean, well, people, or
anybody that say that got to be of a certain age, and I mean, like under a certain age.
To me, he's not saying go vote for Donald Trump or I'm down with Donald Trump or me and Donald Trump. He's not saying that.
He flat out didn't say that. If anybody look at the CNN interview, he did. Matter of fact, it took the CNN interview for me to really pay attention. I wasn't gonna cancel Cube because the nigga put Uncle Sam with a toe tag on the front of an album cover 30 years ago, bruh. This dude ain't playing. He had Khalid Muhammad in the camp 20 years ago. Like, we talking about people that's been exiled by the nation themselves. Deep in it. Bodyguard, NOI. You can't fake, right? You can't fake deep that way. So if people didn't know that, think about what he said. He said, if people criticize Ice Cube and didn't go read his contract with Black America, you're doing yourself a disservice, right? So now we starting at a point, because I know people don't read it. We don't do that. We ain't gonna read it. So what he said was, I wrote my shit for Black America, not minorities, not anybody else, but Black Americans, right? Contract with Black America. And it got a lot of stuff in there. I was willing to talk to whoever, right? And even said, the Democrats said, oh, well, we're going to wait till after the elections. The Republicans said, we interested in hearing what you got, right? So no matter what the fuck it is, if it's pandering, if it's whatever, Cube ain't go out and say, vote for Trump. He ain't with none of them, he said. Right. I ain't with nobody. I'm going to be with the person that's going to be in power. I'm going to be with somebody with a plan to say, this is what you could do for us, and this is what we want, period, right? And so if the Democrats say we don't want to talk to you till after the election, what the fuck you supposed to do? What the fuck you supposed to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? You talk to whoever is going to talk to you. And that's not a tacit agreement with Trump. We definitely, this politics stuff is something else, man, especially when you talk about emotions. We act like the world going to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done been through worse shit than Donald Trump presidency. You done been through worse shit in your life, black person. You got to be kidding me. So you gonna cancel somebody that's been for the culture literally all their career, then left some shit, then started their own shit, then got sellouts across the board, then went in the arena, played, done well, then came back out with the bag, doing well, and we mad at every fucking thing. No 30 and under women not about to dictate my emotions about no shit like this. It's just not finna happen.
Yeah, I wasn't never tracking canceling Q, and the Platinum Plan was probably the most comprehensive document I've ever seen when it came to Black America. I didn't give a fuck where it came from. I was more interested in that than the fucking rap battle with Charlie Clips and whoever the fuck else it was on there. Like, did y'all? Well, I guess we'll get to. Are we talking about the town hall? Is that on the docket?
We can talk about all that.
No, I didn't know if it was on the docket or not, so I wanted to address something.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. We good. Go ahead.
Because the guy asked him about his call. The gentleman asked Joe Biden about his comment to Charlemagne about you ain't black if you ain't vote for me, and he bounced around the fucking question. Right? You ain't even fucking address what he asked. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, well, you know, what happened was the way the Monday Night Football game was happening was the Chiefs of Kansas City was taking on the Bills of Buffalo. And I was just sitting there like, what the fuck is that? So they got the wrong ones up there because you know what I'd have said? Hey, bro, I didn't fucking ask that. Right. One question and don't answer nothing else, bro. I hate it. That's why
they both did that. They both did that because if you did that, right?
Go ahead, Joe.
My bad, Dave. Go ahead, Dave. So if you listen to where Spanky, aka Trump, was asking the questions, right? He was like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. That doesn't answer the fucking question. These niggas are ice skating like Christiane Magucci around here on the ice. And don't want to answer the questions. My bad, Neve. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, but yo, you as a white man, and that's the whole thing. Like, Biden, dog, just shut the fuck up. Like, who are you to tell a black man what makes them black or not? Like, it's just some shit you just don't speak on.
Bro,
as a woman,
78 years old. Go back, subtract his age, and tell me the fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
all his 47 years.
That's all because of this. Like, okay, they have a campaign managers, right? And they're black, and they tell them the type of shit they need to be saying. So that's some shit that some silly motherfuckers say, "Oh, you're not black."
It's a sister, and they probably under a certain age.
Who's saying, "Oh, you ain't black. I ain't gonna pray for you if you
gotta have hot sauce in your bag, swag, all that shit, like for real."
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
Yo, did you know his middle name is Robinette?
Who's
Biden? It's Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
Damn.
Robinette?
I don't care. I don't want to follow somebody that's 78 years old. Yeah, that's my issue.
Both of these motherfuckers is historic as far as they fucking age. Like we not guaranteed for them to live through. Nobody's guaranteed to live through anything, but at that tender age,
Biden be like 82.
Right, like he not seeing a second term. Like a second term, no, bro. Like
no, Kamala gonna have that shit wrapped up.
An 82-year-old making decisions for your kids.
See, yo, listen, right? You right. Listen, Kamala like
Jay, why you laugh? Cause that sounded a little like, wait a minute.
That sounds wild,
right? Kamala like that chick who married a rich old boy. No, he got some bread.
She the black Nicole Smith.
She already know. Like, listen, let's think about the tap, and I'm gonna take this shit over.
I don't know enough to go too deep on this podcast, but you probably ain't too far off. People could do their Google. Now, outside of that, they gonna say it was a meme They talk about Ice Cube as a sellout with his beautiful black family. Then they had Kamala Harris and her family. I'm just saying.
Yo, Kamala Harris is like that gif with Birdman rubbing his hands together. Like she can't wait for this nigga to get in the office. Like this nigga get in.
He might be the best one in there though. How about that? The best out of the four. God damn.
I do want to point out though the danger in that in our community, because the exclusion of black men in leadership roles, that's detrimental.
Yep.
That's a real detrimental thing. So like when we were just discussing, he's potentially getting these ideas from black women who do govern, social networks. That's a dangerous idea because, with that, we're talking emotionally driven type of thinking, hyper emotional thinking, and it's just not a good situation. And then so even if you look in the insertion of Kamala, what comes with, I don't want to get too far into that either, you know what I'm saying? But it does seem to be that way. Like, she could be running the country. Then what? But if you look, she's still married to a white man.
Pandering, like
she's gonna run.
She's gonna wake up from that. Like that's the shit that bothers me. When are we gonna wake up from the pandering?
She gonna run. Go ahead, bro.
It's sickening. Like I don't get why any of these things are happening right now, and why do we fall for it every 4 years? Right? Kanye's running for the right fucking role if he want to be president of the United States, because he only talked to us when he trying to sell us some shit, and so do they.
Have y'all seen his ad?
That's
no,
a fact, bro. That's a bar and a fact.
So I just happen to be come across something, and I think I sent it to Cool, right? And it was it was like a bootleg movie, right? Like you could tell it was low budget, like ad and whatnot. It was horrible. Like it was no way in chance that even if I was, I don't know, blind and I can just see it. It's not like, man, this stuff got to end. Like they take this stuff too far.
Yeah, like end of the day for me, it's like whoever's telling y'all that this is what moves us is really misinforming you. Like,
because they old too, bro. They old too. It can't be somebody in their 20s or 30s saying, "Yeah, do this." That's my point. I don't care. They got that going. I don't care.
Do they maybe feel like female? Do they maybe feel?
You talking to the wrong people,
right? But do they maybe
really want our issues fixed, bro? You know what I'm saying? True. Like in Charlie Clips ain't who I'm going to fucking fix my issues.
Yeah, what was that about, yo?
I don't know. I didn't watch, but I saw all I saw was him, and it said a Joe Biden campaign, and that was enough for me. There's nothing in there that I want to listen to.
They was rapping about going to go vote and why they need to vote.
Fuck out of here.
Like Clips, really? That right there is it. Me and maybe me. I couldn't see myself at 18 or 22 being fazed by it. But like in the day, it's like that don't make me. I've already voted. Actually, I voted today, but that don't make me
fucking fix the law that says you can't vote when you got a felony. Fix that shit. Do that for me. See how the country change.
Can't wait till Loaded Lux battle one of them niggas.
Hey yo, yo, listen. Hey, look, listen. They better do that too. They better do that Toobin thing and sit out for a little minute. Hope motherfuckers forget about it. But yo, funny, right? I told you I voted today, right? So, me and T, happy birthday to my wife today. Her birthday.
Happy birthday, sis.
Happy birthday, T.
Happy birthday.
We went to go turn in our.
Thank you.
We went to go turn in our. Thank you for letting me do the podcast today.
Right.
Appreciate you.
We went to go turn in our voting. We had to go put it in a box, right? So she put an address in, which wasn't the one that was closest to us, but it was a little further away. Now these things that come out to tell you where to go drop your ballot off. It's new, right? We just started dropping ballots off, I think, for real. To that aspect. So basically what happened was they put an address on, like they got a list of the places you can go, and the address wasn't right. Like we went to the spot and it wasn't there. Like And I'm sitting here looking like, how is it? This is something new that y'all been putting in as far as dropping these ballots up. How is the address wrong? If this place has moved, it hasn't moved in the last week. So how has this been sent out to say go here to drop your ballots off? And we went there, and it was like 2 buildings that wasn't a state building or whatever. Like shit was crazy, and I'm really like,
that's crazy.
How does that happen? It seemed like to me something to make us not vote. Maybe I'm tripping, but it felt like something like that a little bit.
It was like they did it on purpose.
Tripping.
Right, because end of the day, for me, it's like y'all just sent this out. Like we got the ballots maybe, I want to say last week. So when you send the thing out saying these are the places you can go to drop off your ballot, we get to that space and there's nothing there.
How did resolve? How'd y'all resolve it?
We end up going to another spot, the spot that was closest to us, because like I said, she had put in the wrong address. So we end up just going to the spot that we were familiar with that was closest to us. And that's what we ended up doing, and the box was out there for that. I'm just like, how does that happen when y'all just sent this out?
They said it was like fake ballot drop-off boxes being made and all kinds of shit other states. All kinds of shit.
Oh, listen, I see
no surprise.
I see some white people put they ballots in there. So I was like, all right, we good then.
Yeah.
But I really felt like it was like, yo, how does that happen? How does that mistake happen? It don't seem like a mistake to me.
Bro, they literally could have got Apple to go through and do a digital ballot thing. Apple don't even let fucking terrorists into the goddamn phone get locked out. Like, the Constitution should have been updated. The founding fathers felt like it should have been updated, but we literally let an antiquated document and antiquated laws and rules dictate and govern our lives. And technology will never go backwards. It's not a thing anymore, right? The smartphone is going to get smarter and faster as we go every year, right? It's going to be a thing all the time, right? It's going to always be a thing. So you could fix all these things with technology today.
But they don't want to fix it.
Why would you? Right? Because it goes against what they're trying to do. And everybody's just trying to get over, right? We talked about it a couple weeks ago. Politics is really good for the politicians, right? The people make the laws and the rules for themselves. You want to change some shit, get involved. If not, who gives a fuck? That's why I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really much entertain it. Like, dog, motherfuckers gonna be happy as shit if Biden get elected for president for about 2 weeks, and then realize that motherfucking tax break gonna go away. Be like, huh? I'm paying more now, and you gonna bitch about it for another 4 years.
Right?
You gonna bitch about it for 4 fucking years. Be mad
if he makes it those 4 years.
It don't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter none. Nobody has done or fixed anything for us.
The market's already trending. They said they're preparing for a Biden win. They said they already Business Insider. It's already been on Wall Street Journal, all that. Trembling.
So speaking of we were referring to Toobin. Maybe him and Cardi B to sit in the same class, and as far as these computers and what you letting people see, because to start the week out, we seen Cardi with them things out.
She was drunk.
Did y'all hear her story?
What was her story?
Said she was talking to her husband and about, you know what I'm saying, how she was looking, and was just trying to take a picture and send to him, and then she realized she uploaded it. And that's all it takes, right?
That wrong button hit.
Once you hit that sender done, then
it's a wrap. Yeah.
And it lives forever. Like you can erase it and everything. That somebody got it somewhere in a cut on deck.
Oh, that joint on celebritynudes.com. Right? You know, I don't even know if that's a site, but I promise you it is. It's 2020. Yeah. It's 2020. Right?
Oh yeah. So she got a lot of like, what did y'all see? I think a lot of negative backlash. I seen something. I mean, listen,
Cardi don't care.
She definitely don't care.
And neither
that's
do I.
why right. That's why she is in a position. She's positioned herself to win in life because she has from the inception been self-deprecating, never been afraid to talk about herself, to make herself the better the jokes, talking about her own crooked teeth. You know what I mean? So what's a titty? What's a nipple talk about her augmentation. You know what I mean? Never been afraid to say it. So she gonna always win. She definitely you could definitely tell she a little bit young when she the way she allows the opinions to kind of control her emotions, and then she puts that out there. But she's gonna win, I think, at life because she's not afraid to put her losses out there too. So to
well, that's
speak.
the powers
Losses.
that be as well, because she's literally a brand, right? So when you talk about the establishment trying to market, right? You know what I'm saying? The cool, Cardi is the cool, right? So you could see when she came out and who she was, and then they start trying to tame her because, oh shit, you in a fucking Pepsi can now, right? That's a whole different ball game, right? You next up to get your own burger at McDonald's. That's a whole different ball game, right? So those are the things that get in the way. But really, all we want Cardi to be is Cardi, right? So literally, she was talking about the picture incident and then talking about why she took her husband back. I miss my best friend and I ain't having sex with nobody else. I only want to have sex with him. How real is fucking that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. See,
that gets
the issue, but the issue that comes with that is when people like if I'm having issues in my marriage and I tell my friends and I forgive my spouse because of I love my spouse, it's different. People don't let go of things like you let go of things in your relationship, because all you ever tell somebody is the bad shit. So when you sit back here and say, oh well, you know, he did this, he did that, he did this, you don't tell the good shit that make you love him and make you stay there and what makes you stay. People hold on to that, and then people decide, oh well, she's a nut. For the end of the day, for me, it's just a thing where as though when y'all got issues, instead of speaking on it in the heat of the moment.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You don't understand. There's literally people who sit at these locations and get this information is free.
Excuse me.
So they just go there and wait for people to file things. There's people in
right, but when you filed something that you obviously now don't feel that way. Something changed. So into the day, it's like before you go file it off your emotions of being mad at that moment, maybe you need to chill out on it for a minute.
No, but that's where I think the youth comes in. That happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like people stay and go all the time. Like the you know, like Terrell said, so people put it out there, it goes to the blogs because she's famous, and then now you're forced to address it on a lot of notes.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Real quick. Is Jay asleep? Yo,
no,
wake your big ass up.
I'm not asleep.
I'm not asleep.
I'm not asleep.
No, his eyes was closed.
No, he wasn't.
No, it's not.
Stop stopping the podcast, man. We cooking right now.
My bad.
By the same token, like that, where she you know, I think you're right to a point when you know you break up a button to a domestic dispute. You break it up, then the girl or the woman start fighting on both. You know, both of them start fighting on you for jumping in it, kind of thing. So it's a little bit of that on the social media wise. But again, she's not doing nothing that regular people don't do. Literally all the day. What you want the girl to go do? Leave her husband and then go do what?
No. I'm just saying.
No. I ain't saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you.
People.
Yeah,
right.
I'm saying people, and I'm to your point. Her youth makes her put it all out there. Not even her celebrity. She puts it all out there. She want to break up and split up and all that, and then take it back. But what is she supposed to do? At a point, at some point, she say, "Hey, soul searching as a woman, as a wife, you're like, maybe I might want to break up." If you've been married long enough, when you regular, that shit has happened, right? On either side, some side, whether you went and filed a paper or whether you went and stayed with a friend or whatever the case may be, right? You know, slept on the couch, right? So that's nothing more that happened. The difference is she's a mega celebrity, and so if she goes to a courthouse or files emotional paper, somebody is literally paid to go look at that courthouse record or look at those documents and put it right to a website, and that gets paid. You know what I mean? So that's the literal singular difference. And I think when she puts it out there, owns it, that's again makes her more personable, in my opinion. Like I don't see no fault in it. No. Even when you want to separate from your husband, and it took you 3 weeks to figure out I don't really want to do this shit. You know what I mean? That's that's human.
In the motherfucker.
No doubt. Yeah, we speaking of Jay. Now Jay, you just look sleep again.
No. I'm laughing at this nigga eating this big ass piece of chicken.
Why don't you just mute your The shit we got to deal with, man. So
JB.
speaking listen, this is a space of family, so we need to have an intervention real quick because one of our members has a serious problem.
Hold on. Pause before we get to that part. Did we just say addiction ain't a bad thing, right?
I don't remember. I recall us saying that. I don't recall that never being said.
We just said addiction ain't a bad thing.
No, I don't recall that. So,
all right. Yes.
So obviously, we're talking about now. Jay, we got to get Jay a 9 to 5. Not saying Jay needs the money, but Jay just needs something to do because Jay's in the strip club in the afternoon, just 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The shaky butts is like, come on, big fella, we got to do better, man.
Honestly, I was having a business meeting.
Then he talk about I went there for lunch.
I did go there for lunch for the meeting.
Some of the Lululemon peppers he was having.
Right.
The Lululemon peppers.
No.
About Jay. What's too early for the strip clubs? Is it anything too early for the strip clubs, fellas?
11
anything before 9
p.m. Right?
Yeah. PM.
Y'all live in the wrong state.
I have definitely been in a strip club at lunchtime before.
I've left out the strip club at 5 a.m. before. I've never been to the strip club early though.
Y'all are in the wrong states to see this happen. Now, when you work your way down south, you hit Atlanta, you hit maybe a couple Carolinas, but definitely if you hit Florida like I am, and you go at lunch, like shout out to my club, you know what I'm saying, that I go to, because they got from 11 to 3, they have a free lunch. You can get quesadillas, you can get soup of the day.
Tots. He said soup of the day.
You can get
hey, let me find out you got clam chowder. You got clam chowder.
The shaky butts.
You can get all that. You know what I'm saying?
Exotic clam chowder at the shaky butts.
Like you can get peach cobbler.
Look, the cook, she cook and she dance.
Yeah, you right.
Oh,
you get chicken breast, thighs, or wings. Like breast or thighs.
But it ain't no such thing in the South as going too early because everybody know once you. I mean, actually, Will he went and got those lemon pepper wings, right? He went and risked it all for lemon pepper wings, right? No, that nigga he got to dance, but the wings are fire. When you go in there, the wings are fire every time.
Know. I'm sorry. My episodes in the strip club never came with hunger. I was
where were you? Where were you down south when this happened?
That's probably in Virginia.
Oh, what?
Oh, up top.
That don't
I'm
count.
just saying, bro. I'm not hungry when I'm in it. That's all I'm saying.
That don't count. Now, when you come down to South Florida, you know what I'm saying, and you get with me, you get with your brother, we're gonna have lunch. And then we're gonna keep transitioning through the night.
Be like, yo,
shift change happens.
I'm with the big fella. No, hey yo, what's bad was we used to be in hey bro, we used to be in TGI Fridays like 2 in the afternoon to like 9 at night, dog. It's serious. We ain't never was in the shakies though.
No, the shakies
don't have no shakies.
True.
They gotta wear pasties or whatnot.
I went one time and I said I'm never doing this again in my life.
For real?
Yeah. They get butt naked.
I got one more J issue, then we can move on. Jay, no more sending videos where you rubbing your belly.
Yo,
we not get that one. You ain't see that one?
Pause.
Hey, lucky you.
Pause.
He was doing something.
It was not rubbing my belly. Let me explain to the people what it was. Every day I exercise. I get on my elliptical, and I do an hour every morning. So I was showing my brothers.
You don't say, Jay. You exercise every day with the 66-inch chest. Continue.
But this is just cardio. Continue eating your rib, my brother, or your wing.
Continue eating your rib.
But I do this every day. Rib. So I was trying to show my brothers the sauna vest I got on. I tried to pop it, and then Mr. Huckleberry over here wants to definitely get over
pop it. Whoa, what was you? Whoa, brother, what was you popping?
Pause. Man, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You said I tried to pop it. I had my suit on and I tried to pop it.
Go ahead and tap out, big fella.
Cool. I'm about to say, cool. I'm tapping you in. I'm tapping out.
All right. Let's talk about this NFL player, Channing Crowder. He exposed
ex NFL player.
I'm sorry. I never heard of him, so he wasn't that nice. It's always the bump.
He played at Florida.
For Cleveland, right?
Yeah, he played at Florida. He was never good.
Yeah.
But he played for the Browns, right? Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so he exposed married NFL players cheating on their wives on the road during NFL seasons. How do we feel about that?
Hating ass nigga. He probably was the main one. He just got caught.
That's some weird. That's weird.
Bitch ass nigga.
Broadish ass nigga.
Sucker shit.
This
like,
the
why
twist,
do you
right?
want to say?
This is the twist. Hold on. This is the twist. The twist is this. Us as men, right? I don't care who I'm with. If I'm with a group of guys, I'm never, whether I'm single or I'm married or whatever my life is, I am never suggesting to another man what he should do as far as why he's out. Whatever you decide to do is your business and you got to live with it. I've never told the guy that he should cheat. I never told the guy that he shouldn't cheat. It ain't none of my business. You do whatever you do on this night and enjoy it. And you got to live with that. But I have no say in that. So, end of the day, my man, whatever you were doing, why are you speaking on another man and what another man doing? You worry about you and your situation. So, end of the day, the broadest award of the year goes to, well, so far, Mr. Crowder, because why are you speaking on it? I don't see why you felt it necessary to expose these men.
So, the point is like, when you talk about exposing somebody, like, what you doing? To what end? People got kids, people got wives, people got situations that, you know, that they might be aware of, but their family members might not be. Like, so I don't know to the extent or the detail or whatever, or how he said it or how he carried it, but even the headline, if that stuff was out your mouth, that's sucker shit, man. That's sucker shit. Like, you ain't got to be the most masculine, buff, and all that kind of dude. But if you a regular, that's sucker shit right there. The women involved ain't had nothing to do with you and your grudge.
So he played for the Dolphins for 05 through 10. In a 2012 interview to NFL Films, he confessed that he peed his pants before every game. Or every game he peed his pants.
Wait, what?
I'm going to read it to you again. In 2012 interview with NFL Films, Crowder confessed to urinating in his pants every game while in the NFL. So for 5 years.
No, bro. Hold on. No, bro. My nigga, if you know, listen, right? Sometimes we get in the car and we got to go take a trip and we got something to do. I might have to pee. So I tell myself, you know what? Let me, like, perfect example, the kids be having soccer. We be out there for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. 3 hours sometimes. If 8 and 8, we got a game. I tell myself, yo, let me pee before I get out here. Ain't no porta potties out here. Let me pee. My man, you should have peed. Like, it's no, how, if you play 5 seasons, if you play 5 seasons, what, 16 games, 80 games, every game you peed on yourself. Not one time did you think, yo, maybe I should pee before we get out here. That's weird, man.
A deeper issue to that, my brother. It's a deeper issue to that.
So sometimes it does happen, though. Like, when you got all your shit on, you gonna pee. Like, that's just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's common. Like, especially the big fellas.
Yeah, you talking about the boy, Mike, the boy. No. You talking about the offensive lineman, Mike.
Yeah,
what's
like
the boy name?
The big fellas, you know what I mean?
He used to play for the Broncos. He said he would just pee on himself. But then that's something like, if you're a defensive lineman, you might not want to touch him. It might not be as aggressive with him knowing that he got pee on
like
him.
the big fellas, they'll, you know what I mean? Sometimes they either pee or because they got a lot of shit on. You know what I mean? It's hard for them to get all that shit on it and take it off. They'll go right into, during the game.
But you gotta think, you telling me if you pee before you get out there, you got a half. Ain't like you gotta go the whole game. You can get the halftime, go back in and pee again. You just really on some shit. Like, who wants to touch somebody pissing?
No, he's a weirdo. He's always been a weirdo, though.
Who wants to touch somebody pissing?
He's always been a weirdo.
I would just keep it a buck, dog. This is one reason, and I like to put silver lining in everything. Why I always did my dumb shit on my own by myself, because the only motherfucker that's gonna tell on me is me. So, you know, you don't have to run into these situations where you have hating ass motherfuckers around like that, or somebody that's just so goddamn afraid to stand up on his own that he's got to bring everybody else
No,
down.
I'm gonna tell you some shit. He told on himself about peeing because when you're a snitch, you got to snitch on yourself. So before the whole world, like, who pissy ass Jay or whatever, not Jay, but what's the boy name?
Channing
Crowder.
Yeah, I was thinking about Jay Crowder. My bad, Channing. We talking about pissy ass Channing? You get what I'm saying? Like, so if he go to snitch on everybody else, he has to expose himself as well before they expose him after he do the sucker shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all a story. We was in Puerto Rico. This was 1999. San Juan, Puerto Rico. We in a strip club / spot, and it was called Lucky 7. And we in there having a good time. And Al Corman walks up to Al goddamn LPO like, oh man, what about your wife and your family? And the goddamn strip club, spot. Ask me how many times he went out with us for the next 4 years. Ask me. I dare any of y'all ask me. Right?
You can't ride.
I know that.
Once I see your bitch assness, and this was Young Rel, right? I was 18 years old.
Like
Young Rel.
Screech.
We like, that was the last time. Like, hey guys, where we go this weekend? Nowhere.
Hold on. You hit him with this. This nigga.
Yeah, we not playing that shit in the Navy, bro. Nah.
Bruh. No.
We ain't going nowhere. No. We ain't going nowhere. Nobody want that kind of energy around.
That shit is a
judgmental ass.
Church lady.
Yeah, fuck out of here. You'll tell on any of us now. We never doing nothing around you.
Right.
I wouldn't steal a fucking pack of Doublemint around your bitch ass.
Right. I wouldn't say nothing sideways. I wouldn't give up no tapes around you.
Yeah, nah.
And you gotta move. Listen, and you gotta move about this this space that we all in together. Yo, find you a new rack, bro. You gotta find a new rack. You can't even be over here, bro.
I ain't with it, bro.
Damn.
No sirree, Bob.
All right, so back to Cardi real quick. Is word out there that Cardi and Nicki got a song together about to come out? So this,
I can believe that.
Without it,
the beef is squashed. So if that's true, how major is that for women in hip hop?
Major.
Always better together.
It's about as big as it get.
Yeah,
always better.
Pretty
together.
Cool.
And we still ain't got that remix for what's the name yet? Which I don't know what's taking so long, but they should have did something else with that. With the drink, the Nicki and Nicki the Cardi and
talking about the WAP remix.
Yeah,
this nigga act like he don't know the name of this shit.
Nah, bro, they ain't my go-to shit like that. What I'm listening to that for?
You know the name.
Right, but I couldn't think of it off the top of my. I got a lot going on right now, bro.
I got you. Don't let him fluster you like that.
I ain't paying on no mind, yo. This nigga eating chicken wings all on the podcast like we ain't got a podcast that he knew about for the last week.
It was on mute. What are you talking about?
It was on mute, but I seen you eating your chicken. Like
you wanted something.
That's fine. No, I had a steak. It's fine.
Oh, my bad, big dog. My bad. Big
and
dog.
I had some Dungeness crab legs earlier today, so I'm good out here.
Okay, you bad bitch, Titan.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Okay, Jordan boy, that's fine. That's fine, Mr. Boy.
Okay.
No champagne. Listen, no champagne, no Chinese.
No salmon.
You get nothing. You get no wings.
Yeah, you told me. You said I had a steak and I had some Dungeness crab legs.
Earlier today. It's my wife's birthday today, bro.
You definitely said that, though. You might have snapped your fucking fingers when you said it. You had some drawer butter. Yeah.
That's fine.
That shit was spicy as hell, dog.
Yo, listen, that's fine, bro.
And it wasn't New York strip either. It was ribeye, bitch.
Nah, it wasn't ribeye. It wasn't ribeye today. You know I'm a ribeye guy. I wasn't ribeye.
Hey, yo, if I only eat ribeye. If motherfuckers hand me something other than ribeye, I be like,
yeah, what's this shit?
I'm turning my nose the fuck up on
yo,
you.
Listen.
You cook it, hey, Ralph, you cook your own ribeye?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do, Jordan. That's what we do, Jordan. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
I make my kebabs with ribeye. What you talking about?
That nigga,
I make my beef stew ribeye. My burgers with ribeye. Yeah,
I didn't know the kebab was ribeye.
Yeah.
He fancy.
You say what?
No, I just like what the fuck I like.
I'm
about 3 weeks away from it all being wagyu. Keep fucking with me.
Real talk.
Talk your talk, King.
I just found a spot. I just found a spot when I left the strip club that sells it, and I had a steak, and oh my gosh,
yo,
they sell it fresh, Jay?
It was A5, A5
or A7. Okay,
even one.
Yo,
that's
no, like, dog.
Whatever.
I done went out
$100, $120.
No, that was two.
Right.
The last couple times I went out, bro, I'm really realizing that like a lot of motherfuckers don't cook better than me, bro. Like I had a steak, and I'm like, no, I'm really like,
I could dig it.
No, I'm really like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, we went out to eat. We went out to eat.
It ain't better than your food.
We went out to eat. I'm like, yo, I could, but the whole twist is like, it's a lot of time that go into it, so you don't really want to do it. Like,
right, you don't feel
went out to eat, but serving 9 people 9 different dishes is a lot. But I just be like, the taste value of it.
They can't fuck with the
I'd
kids.
be like, yo, man, like my steaks, man, my salmon better than this.
Yeah.
Yo, I went to a restaurant. I ordered a burger, right? Just to get a burger, or whatever. I said I wanted medium, right? It came back to me well, right? So I said,
bro, no.
Send this back. I said, I don't want it. They said, well, this is how medium is. I said, no, it's not.
Jay,
so,
go ahead, bro.
But then I'm like, yo, I literally have a chef degree. Like, I know what medium is. Like, send it back. So then, like, they said they come back with a medium, but then it was like, oh, we apologize. You don't have to pay for this one. I'm not worried about the payment. I'm still going to pay for it, but you're not going to tell me what is medium and what is not. I love my flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Jay, listen, the exact same opposite shit happened to me. We was at the same Outback Steakhouse when you came.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Outback Steakhouse. I ordered my steak medium. Bro, when I tell you they brought me a motherfucking rare, bro. I'm like, excuse me. This steak I asked for a medium. The lady told me straight up, this is our version of medium. Ma'am, first of all, I've come here before. I know what a medium steak look like. This shit is fucking rare. Like,
it's bleeding.
Try to tell me, like, bro, when you ever try to cut it in the fucking what's the names is still the what they call it, the muscle.
The muscle is still
connected like together.
Right. I can't even cut the shit. I'm like,
ew, man,
bro,
I'm trying to kill you.
That shit cool. When I tell you fuck my night up, cool. Fuck my night up, bro. Don't tell me what it means. I go everywhere and order steak. That's just me. When I go out, I want steak. I know a medium steak. Oh, this is our version of medium. Should hit it with a fucking super kick. The bump your motherfucking head. Don't get me started, bro. Let me ask y'all this, y'all. Would you rather be where Jordan at? Jordan, you here, Jordan? All right. Would you rather be dunked on or stiff armed?
Dunked on.
Stiff arm.
Dunked on.
I'd rather be dunked on, dog. That's stiff arm, bro. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? So my homeboy,
stiff arm by Derrick Henry.
Right. That shit's serious.
Listen,
I got a homeboy, right? We was like 16, whatever. So we was playing football in the park. He ran me over, right? He did run me over, but I got the ankle tackle off though, so he ain't run me over. And like he ran me over, but I came down with him and I kind of hit him with the ankle joint and he fell. And to this day, yo, this nigga, I'll run you over again. Like I swear to God.
Oh yeah, somebody gonna always get that off. Yeah, you can always get that off.
Yo, see, here my logic behind it. You get stiff arm, right? It looks bad, it hurts, but most of the time, like, you know what I mean?
Don't live forever.
A dunk, like, nigga, that's athleticism, and you couldn't jump high enough, and this fool put his nuts in your face. I ain't never been dunked on, but I dunked on somebody, and trust me, whenever I just saw the fool this summer, right? And I lied to you not, this is no cap. He was like, yo, I ain't seen this nigga like 10 years. I haven't dunked him probably like 15. Like, wait, no.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen him. Man fucked up.
No,
hold up. The story.
Listen. No.
He said I ain't seen him in 10 years.
Yeah, I haven't.
But he said he ain't dunked in 15. He said he dunked in 15. Oh,
yeah, but
okay, you might have dunked before then.
I haven't seen him in the street.
All right, fine.
So I ain't seen him like 10 years.
Hey,
he literally came. He's like, "Yo, remember that time we was up Block Raven? You dunked on me, dog." I was like, "Yes."
You wasn't even modest about it. Like, oh, that was you?
Nah.
I remember. I had on blue shorts, right? He gave me the ball. I drove the middle.
No. Look, I ran it down to him. He said, "All right, chill. I said, "Yo, it was baseline. You was talking, and I told you. I said, yo, if I catch you, I'm gonna bang on you." And it was baseline. I banged on him. He's like, "Yo, that's the first time." And they haven't dunked on me. He said, "Ain't nobody dunked on me since then." He said, "Every time, he said, when I saw you, I was like, I gotta remember. I gotta remind him, yo, that's the last time I fucking tried to dunk you." I was like, That's fine, but I got you."
Jordan
stiff
being
arm,
modest.
Stiff arm is like the shit that happened to Josh Norman.
That's not a stiff arm, yo.
That wasn't a stiff arm.
No, that's just
what?
That's physics.
That was
stiff arm.
That was Thor and Adonis together. That was
bro. He damn near picked him up and threw him 4 feet.
But with one arm,
his body was parallel to the ground.
No.
Stiff but listen, that's physics, yo.
Yeah,
he didn't have a chance, bro. He didn't have a chance.
He was off his feet,
260. That man 260. He 180. There wasn't nothing he could do.
Yo,
if he stiff arm, he was gonna run.
Well, what he was supposed to do was take his legs from out run
early. No. He tried to take him up top.
He tried to take him up top. So listen. So like technically, he did everything as a DB. That's what you're supposed to do. You string that shit out to the sideline. You like
he wasn't close enough to the sideline, bro.
He wasn't.
Henry's hand was on his shoulder pad. That man is supposed to have been at his knees.
Yeah, you gotta take.
He did what he was supposed to do. He just got on the shoulder.
He gotta take his legs out, and in the worst case scenario, he hurdles you, and it don't look that bad. He get a highlight reel. But the way he got
but you give up. You give up. He gonna get 10 yards. He hurt.
He gave up the same. He gave up the same yards.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't make that. He ain't get that many. He went out of bounds.
No,
he did not.
On Henry, that wasn't because of the stiff arm more.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
JB,
listen, your woman. Listen, if it's you, your woman gonna,
he's the butt of every joke.
Listen, your woman gonna be like, "Oh yeah, well, I bet you wasn't like that when that big nigga picked you up and threw you 5 yards, though."
Yo,
Earl Thomas ain't had Earl Thomas ain't had a job since Derrick Henry stiff armed his ass and made him carry his ass almost to the end zone.
He was blocking for Derrick Henry and the goddamn goddamn AFC divisional.
I thought this was a Ravens room, yo. Y'all, we doing a lot of
he ain't had a job since.
JB, I just want to tell you, he did not do his job. No point. No, not making a highlight film like that. Like you not supposed to make a tackle.
Football, that shit gonna happen. Hey, yo,
let me tell you. Hold on. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to the story. I'm gonna tell y'all what Jordan really was thinking when he went baseline on the ball. So he was on baseline. He passed him the rock. He went to go right. He went behind the back, went left. Then he was thinking about sandwiches. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get a sandwich when I get back to the crib."
I was still eating cheesesteaks then too, Neat. You're right.
Then he went up like, "Oh, they go, man. I bet his girl in the crowd."
I was still eating cheesesteaks at the time.
For real. And this nigga picked up a soda. He probably had a soda at the Jordan, like the nigga who came to the court with a 2-liter of Pepsi. Like,
I never fucked with the Pepsis like that. My shit was always cold, like ice cold fruit punch, yo. Like Hawaiian punch, the Hawaiian punch joint.
The joint ain't had no name.
The Hawaiian punch, the Hawaiian
Hawaiian
punch.
Give me a Welch's grape. That'd be good.
On the court?
Back then, yeah. Not now. Give me some Pedialyte.
All right, listen. All right, real quick. Hold on.
What? He said his knees. Nigga said my knees.
That's why I call him Big Baby. That's why I call him. You some Pedialyte. What the fuck? Baby mad as shit. Like, what the fuck is my fucking juice at? You know Jay had the ball today, baby. Goddamn.
Yeah. I was gonna say I keep 3 of those in the refrigerator at all times.
But let's get into this. I want to touch on this Nipsey estate sues the Crips organization over the Marathon Continues trademark. And to me, what sticks out is just the fact that, this whole brotherhood thing, or how it's betrayed. Everybody shows all this love and act like it's love, but it seemed fucked up that they would do that using that to make money for themselves, knowing that that's not theirs. You get what I'm saying? Like the Crips doing that, man. That really felt like some shiesty shit, man. But I mean, like I'm not gonna say it's kind of expected, but everybody act like it's this and act like it's love, but then time passes and you see what's real, and I just think that's real fucked up how they went about that.
But
think about it.
So let me ask the question: Are the Crips incorporated?
I was just thank you, bro. Thank you.
Apparently,
right?
I didn't know
LLC.
I want to say
LLC that owns it. They suing Crips LLC. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Is that what that blue check? Is that what that blue checker flag emoji means? I didn't know that.
Are they a nonprofit? Are they a nonprofit?
I'm so confused.
Yeah. Like, how can you sue an organization that does not exist, right? Like,
yo,
they do though. That's the point.
No.
Speaking of estates, right? Hey, Neef, I don't know if y'all saw this. So, Chadwick Boseman's wife, was just, I guess she was trying to establish herself as the probate for his estate.
Correct.
Yo, his shit was less than $1 million.
Yes,
$938,000.
That's crazy.
All the chicken fucked up.
It has to be something deeper than that, man. Like,
it has to, bro. The math don't add up. The math does not add up.
Hold on.
Yo, there's only like 4 black actors in all of Hollywood, and Chadwick Boseman is 3 of them.
Definitely right.
Like, what are you talking about, yo?
And he took all the roles. And he took all the roles.
He was everybody,
bro.
He got the Marvel. He got the Marvel money. Like,
yo, let me find out. God rest his soul. He had a 360 deal.
Right? Yeah.
Yo.
No, bro. Yo, less than $1 million, yo. He did.
That's probably pretty accurate. He may have had an Actors 360 deal, bro, because he did a lot of films.
Yo, he did 3 Marvel movies. 3.
Right.
Jay, what's his rundown?
Hold on.
He done played.
No, bro. It's more than that.
He done played.
He was in
hella black people too.
He was in Captain America.
The Marvel movies alone, bro.
He was in Captain America.
He was in Civil War. He was in
his
Avengers. The last 2, his shit. At least 4 Marvel.
At least, right.
Yeah, he was in Civil War 16. He was in Black Panther in 18. He was in Infinity War in 18. He was in Endgame in 19.
They were small parts though.
What was the gross for Black Panther? I know they did a bill or close.
They did crazy money.
They did crazy numbers on that.
So you say he worth 100,000?
Nah, 900.
900.
Like,
900. Yeah. But still, damn.
That's what I'm saying.
I know she was like, "What the fuck?"
On this, if you Google from, I guess, the news of South Africa, it says 12 million. But I'm sure the article Jordan read was definitely much more liable. So
yeah, that shit was on. I think that was CNN. I got that joint from.
Yeah, so under $1 million, bro, that's
crazy because Marvel just hit me up talking about they want me to be the next Black Panther. I don't even know. I'm gonna fuck with them now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all did Chadwick like that. Like, they gonna put my fat ass in the suit.
But they said, I remember like early on when before the joint popped, they was like, they didn't anticipate his movie being as big as it was.
You still gotta adjust that.
They might have undercut him. They might have not undercut him, but they might have paid him what he thought his value was,
and then get him back in the second John.
Yeah, but that's where he got to, like you said, he got to renegotiate.
They never do nobody no fucking deals, and they knew that movie was gonna do numbers. I'm sorry, I respectfully.
No, because
I totally disagree. I'm with you, cool. Yeah, fuck out.
But they knew it was going. No, I don't think they knew. They didn't think black people.
They knew.
They knew that shit.
I posted this shit a year before it came out, and I hadn't seen Marvel.
Yeah, I give you one thing. Why did they put the movie out in February?
They knew.
Oh, because of Black History?
Oh.
They had fucking sneak.
You didn't think that they knew that when everybody was walking around here talking about they got their kente cloth, got daggone getting ready for the movie?
And like, you got to think of it like this. He wasn't even, they had 2 other featured characters. Like, what's the Black Widow joint? Like, they could have featured her shit in regards to relevancy to the whole Marvel shit before his. Yeah. So, like who said, I don't believe that shit either, because they wouldn't even have gave him the whole movie if they was like, oh, we don't know if this is gonna pop, buddy. But from the context of a lot of the conversations people have had about him, I can see him being like, you know what, I'm gonna take the deal. And if they undercut him, you know, man, him just like, you know what, I'm gonna take the deal on the strength of whatever, and might have cost himself fucking millions. Because Robert Downey Jr. ain't gonna never have to work again in his life.
But his money wasn't initially. His first deal with
the first one and the first Iron Man wasn't long at all.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He didn't get the big bread on the first one. You're right, Nee.
That's fine, but let's fuck the Marvel shit, right? He was James Brown. He was Jackie Robinson. He was Thurgood fucking Marshall. He was in what's the Gods movie? He was in that movie. He was in
21 Bridges. 21 Bridges.
That was the last thing. He was in everything, bro.
And he produced some of those movies too, or co-produced.
Yeah, he EP'd Thurgood Marshall.
I'm not rolling, yo.
Yeah.
I tell you his movie rate wasn't $1 million. I tell you that.
Hell no.
Right.
I tell you that.
That's a fact.
Hell no.
It might not have been 30, but it damn sure wasn't 500,000.
He could have went 5 or 10. They would have had to pay him. They would have had to pay him.
It wasn't TLC money.
Right.
Fuck no. That shit, I saw that shit. I was like, yo, that's prime example, bro. They milk the cool out you. Man, boy, they'll milk the cool out you to leave, dog.
They'll make you quit.
Yeah.
By quit. Keys.
That's bad. That's when people talk about Dave, that's some Dave shit. Like, yo, I carried this motherfucking network for 2 years, and then y'all want to talk about not giving me my money? No.
Dedicating 20 hours a day.
Right.
To the movement. Right. Yo, what's the real quick though? Let's talk about what's the issue with Sean, man? I've been seeing a lot of like with Big Sean, man. People not really rocking with Sean like that, saying like basically, I don't know, like I think he's one of the good artists out there, one of the top MCs out there, but I be hearing a lot of people not feeling otherwise. So, you know,
he underrated, bro. He's underrated. I just think that his brand narrative hasn't just matched well with people. I don't think he's, I don't know how relatable people find him. He's definitely talented, but I don't think people are just making a connection to him. I mean, that's the only possible answer, because his last album was dope. Album before that was dope. Like, the nigga makes great fucking music. I just don't think people find him very relatable.
He got words. Like, that's what me. Like, he has words, right? And if you look at the generation of artists now, they don't have words that you can understand. They're like, hey, what is that? Say it. You be like, what did he just say?
So what I got with Sean, Jay?
They just it's not
Sean not like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's not popular.
Not like that. It's not popular to the new school on that music channel.
I think his peak, his apex, kind of was linear to a lot of other rappers, and he was like in the shadow of, like, you gotta think the peak of his career runs parallel with Drake's, right? In regards to like,
are we talking about Big Sean?
Yes.
Yeah. Like in regards to like relevancy and popularity, like he has like, of course he has his niche following, but a lot of what he's done, like his shit ran in regards to time, and his shit ran parallel to Drake's, and he's kind of close to that kind of like pop rapper, like almost, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not like overly like street involved. He don't talk about a whole bunch of drugs and shit like that. So Big Sean got that pop element to him, but that's Drake Lane. Like it's no space.
So you think because of Drake, he gets overlooked?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm not a big fan of Big Sean. I think he's talented. I like his music. I wouldn't necessarily like say I rock with him like that. But
I like his girl.
If you ask a preference of like, that's funny. That's hilarious.
Come on, Jay.
If you ask a preference of like,
hold on, Janae Aiko?
Between him and Drake, I would fuck with Drake music before Big Sean shit.
I rarely disagree with you, Jordan, but I'm gonna have to veer off and make a left here. No, I still don't think that's it. Yeah, I see what you're saying, because I think him and Drake kind of did ride the same kind of like, I'm a cold ass rapper, yet more of a good guy with some wild side to him. Like, yeah, that's kind of their persona. I could see the likeness there, but I don't think that's what derailed him at all. I just think I definitely think good music played a role in this early on.
Definitely.
Like I don't think that he was ever really put out into the forefront as he should have. Then by the time I think he really got it together, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just kind of been hazy. Like he's made dope ass music, but I don't know, like for instance, Nipsey had a long road. But when he finally came up to this, like the marathon, right, continues, like, you know what I'm saying, victory lap. When he comes up to this album, he had a hellified rollout, bro. And it's like, you know, you've kind of followed him. You know, if you fuck with him as a fan, that's great. But for those of us that, you know what I'm saying, may not have been as well versed, you really become a fan because you could become encapsulated in his story. Then he's dropping jamming ass music. Then he has his great brand that he's put behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a Nipsey fan, but I really, really became a hard Nipsey fan as that rollout began. Especially, kind of where he sold his mixtape. You know what I'm saying? For $100. He then gets
that was 100.
100. He gets on the radar. So it's like you pay attention to him. You know what I'm saying? You start watching him. I don't think Big Sean done that. Like, I don't think he's done a good job of just telling his story, but he's making dope ass fucking music. Drake, however, man, he's like he's a golden child, bro. Not only is he making great ass fucking music, he has a great ass fucking story. He has a great family. Like history. Like he's maximized totally on his fucking story, and you've allowed him to make mistakes in that too. So just that's what it really comes down with Big Sean. Like, what's your story?
Oh, so he don't give enough of himself up then? Is that what it is?
Well, I don't know if it's that, but
I think he do a little bit in his music.
Yeah,
though.
I think what you saying, like Nipsey. So Nipsey had full autonomy to like had the control of how his rollout was going to be, because he you know, I mean, he owned his label, he owned his master, and he didn't have to beckon for anyone else's approval or in regards to his rollout. So I can see how that could like kind of impede Big Sean's progress. I think like I just feel like it was like you going his niche was literally going into Drake lane, and nobody's been able to get there but him. And you know what I'm saying, and stay there. Like everybody else will play around and try to get there, and he just pushes your ass out, or you gotta get on the track with him.
I think Sean is wildly successful.
Yeah, also that.
I don't think he don't.
Oh, agreed.
I don't.
I think he do his numbers. Yeah.
I think Sean has a fan base. I think Detroit 2 was a well put together project, and it was classic him. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with Sean, right? You know, the record business is the record business, and motherfuckers is who they are. I know fucking Sean got a Rockefeller chain. Like, that says a lot.
Right.
Sean and Khaled and Fab like the last 3 people to get chains. Like ever. You know what I'm saying?
How did he pull Janae Aiko though? I'll be on the record saying, boy.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
They said,
I'm just asking.
I think in terms of the hip hop.
You going full Mark Jackson with us tonight? With all due respect, I'd knock it out the park.
Mama Dick goes that man.
There you go.
I love that. Mama Dick goes that man.
Man down, man down.
Yeah, that one too.
Yo told that man LeBron in Savannah, no disrespect, I'd knock it out the park.
Who said that?
On national TV, y'all never heard that?
Mark Jackson said that?
During the
That's why Mark Jackson is A1. Him and Van Gundy is A1 in the booth. But that's why he's still in the booth. It got to be a string of them shits that he.
I don't
think he want to leave the booth, yo.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, Mark,
as much as they grinding,
he don't want the politics, yo.
As much as they grinding people up for not hiring him, I think he's not that interested.
He don't want to be hired. Like,
right.
Yeah, he good.
You started him an interview about anything? No.
Yeah. And like, I think the game, like, for all intents and purposes, kind of may have passed them by in the style of play everybody wants to play. So, and he doesn't want to play the politic game where, you know, the GM and the owner gonna be like, well, why we not playing like the Warriors? Why we not playing like this? Mark ain't gonna get to, you know, what I mean, he ain't gonna bow down and no shit like that. But he definitely enjoying himself. I'm gonna send you the clip, Neef, when he said talk about Savannah James. He said, with all due respect, I'll knock it out the park.
Yo, I want to say something.
That's funny.
I want to say something. I don't know.
Pretty good impression.
I don't know how it's going.
Thanks, Mike.
I'm going to say something. I don't know how it's going to be received, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Do we need to do a trigger on it?
No, not like that.
All right.
I feel like, to me, my favorite rapper right now is Benny the Butcher. That's how I feel right now. Cass put that what he just put out to me. Oh man, that him and Hit Boy thing was, first of all, Hit Boy on a nice little run. That him and Hit Boy drink to me, man. Listen, I haven't listened to an album that much in a minute. I probably listened to it 4 times since it came out.
That's because you're 12 years old, so you know.
That's fine. That's fine.
Fuck out of here.
You're not going, hey Neef, you're not going to like this, but I like the album, but Hit Boy need to pay Jay Dilla some royalties. I'm gonna leave that at that.
Lots of Dilla drums on the album.
Son,
he's sampling the jump.
Son, the loops and the drums. I'm like, yo, did you crack his hard drive? Did you crack the dead man hard drive?
I mean, it's a lot of sounds out there too, bro. Like it's a lot of kits. So,
Juice, no comment. Juice, like you can get him.
I'm just saying, bro. I will not confirm or nor deny, but niggas can get some sounds.
Hey, Juice, I remember it was a long time ago when I don't know if you was in the. I mean, you probably been in the game, and I don't know if you remember this when fucking Jazzy Jeff hard drive floated throughout the DJ producer fucking sound waves, and everybody had all of them fucking tracks that Jazzy Jeff had.
Damn.
I love the album, no Neef. No disrespect.
Who's after him? Lil Baby?
Like Lil Baby having a hell of a year, bro. Like, hey, y'all can joke. I mean, ain't no joke. Like, if you listening,
ain't y'all.
Matter of fact, Lil Baby having a bigger year than what
I like
Benny
the
doing.
album, but I like the album. I'm just like, I was around for 96 and 99. So I don't need, you know, I can go back and listen to the shit that was hot then.
Just shout out to all the people that put out albums.
No, I'm just
because
that's
T.I.
what I like.
put out one.
I was listening to T.I. joint.
Sheik put out one. That was a banger.
She cool.
Sheik Luch put out one.
Who?
That's a banger. Sheik Luch.
You serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even know Luch had a drink. I'm gonna have to get on that tomorrow.
Yeah, they put all it out all the same day. Everybody put out albums that same day.
T.I. album solid.
Yeah, Sheik. I like Sheik's better than all 3 of them.
Oh yeah,
I like Sheik, and he got a track on there with Benny.
Oh yeah, I might have looked that up.
Damn, yo, listening to the albums becoming like crossing streets for me.
Right, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. Cool.
Hard to do, bro.
Yo, a whole
he
album
got
hard.
He got Ghostface on here, Benny and Jadakiss.
Who, Sheik?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have listened to that. I'm looking it up right now. Hold up. Okay, Luch. Be some 04.
Yep. Bring the gorillas out.
Yes, sir. I didn't even know you was a Jay. My bad, Jay. I've been giving you a hard time, man. I apologize, brother.
I keep trying to tell you, I may be the youngest one on the podcast, but I have an old soul. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to agree on some stuff, which we shouldn't.
Yeah, it's no fun. Hold on, real quick though. Let's get to this Lovecraft Country shit. So Jordan, you still there, Jordan? I know me and Jordan definitely have been guys who you said you finished the season, right, bro?
Yeah, I finished it early.
Are y'all about to give a motherfucking spoiler?
No,
yeah,
no
I ain't
spoiler.
gonna say nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
No. But what I'm saying is, it gives a vibe. It's definitely like as much as it gives, like.
Yeah, tell me what the whole
what was going on in that time. Jordan might better give you a better what's name than me.
So not a synopsis, but like, what's the catch? Like, people seem to be regular black people seem to be really into
it's so to give a synopsis, cool to get the appeal. Rather, it ties into a lot of things that, for one, I think with the social stuff that's going on recently, I think the timing of it is perfect. So there's elements of coming out of racism or fighting against racism, empowering of Black folks, empowering the Black women, standing up to white people. It's positioning white people as, demonizing them, for no offense to anyone, like trigger alert, but like it's demonizing them. In the context of like Jim Crow, racism, you know what I'm saying? But it's highlighted with, like, for lack of a better word, like magic and horror and gore, witchcraft, stuff like that. So if you like a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, it'll definitely appeal to you that way. If you're very pro Black, it's gonna appeal to you that way. But if you're not into horror or gore or blood and monsters and stuff like that, then you're probably not gonna like it. It's not one of those like linear storylines where they're gonna kind of tell you everything that's going on. Like myself, what I had to do, I had to listen to their podcast. Like the women who wrote it, they got podcasts, because that was like, you gotta
send me that.
Like,
send me that. Yo, send me that.
Like certain stuff was going over my head, so I was like, I was trying to figure out what was going on.
And I downloaded the book. I downloaded the book, so I was going.
I ain't downloaded the book. I gotta get. I'm gonna
because the book, like how he said, we'll talk. But basically, how he said certain people on the show, he refers to the book, TikTok, when he go.
Oh, okay.
That book is right. No.
Right
We
now.
not. What did somebody tell you? Anybody tell you nothing? But
no, bro, I did my best.
Call his fucking phone, dog.
No, I didn't even say nothing.
Nobody put this shit out as a fucking homework assignment. Nobody treated this shit like P-Valley. Cut it the fuck out.
Yeah,
first of all,
this is the first I'm hearing about this shit. Y'all maybe didn't want to watch it.
P-Valley until the season start back up. Like, now you're gonna make me rewatch my shit, bro.
Overload.
I gotta watch it at least 3 more times to make sure that I catch all the shit I missed.
I'm falling.
Yo, why you keep singing all Uncle Clifford songs, JB?
They murder songs.
No, they fuck Clifford.
Oh, come on.
He said I wrote that song for you.
Man, you made it dirty. Jay. Damn. I totally forgot about that part. In my mind, he was singing in Mississippi.
Right.
Yeah.
Google it.
Y'all got is anything else y'all want to cover before we get on out of here?
I ain't got nothing, brother.
Gucci, yo. Wrap it up,
James.
Wrap it up. What happened? What about LeBron James?
No, did he win? Did we say that last time?
Yeah, Lakers won. Yeah, was it last week? No, we parted since the Lakers won.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, they won on last Sunday.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay, good.
This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 115. Fellas, I love y'all, man.
Love you too,
bro.
Bro.
All right, we out.